we're live. Welcome back. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just gonna go on a Kelley Armstrong rampage with books, I think, just because she has so many good books and different series. Uh, so I'm gonna do that because why not? So as you can see, I've got The Gathering up on the screen here. I'm gonna read you the excerpt just because I can, and maybe you guys are too lazy to actually pause and read it. So, and I am sorry all to hell if I pronounce this name wrong, because this is how I pronounce it in my head. So, sorry. Maya lives in a small medical research town on Vancouver Island. How small? You can't find it on the map. It has less than 200 people, and her school only has 68 students for every grade, from kindergarten to 12. Now, strange things are happening in this claustrophobic town, and Maya's determination to get to the bottom of them. Maya's determined to get to the bottom of them, sorry. First, the captain of the swim team drowns mysteriously in the middle of a calm lake. A year later, mountain lions start appearing around Maya's home, and they won't go away. Her best friend Daniel starts experiencing bad vibes about certain people and things. It doesn't help that the new bad boy in town, Raph, has a dangerous secret, and he's interested in one special part of Maya's anatomy, her paw print birthmark. Now, it has been a while since I've read this. When I say a while, this book was released in 2012 in paperback. I'm assuming it was before that in hardcover. Let's just see. Yeah, it was 2011 in hardcover. So I have it in hardcover. I bought it probably right around the time it came out, give or take 2 or 3 months. So last time I read this was back in 2011. So I apologize. Things are a little spotty. Um, it is still a really good book. The excerpt on the back of the book of this book is different than the one that's given there. Um, I will read it just because, hey, you never know. Yes, hardcover books excerpt is on the front jacket, but even that excerpt is different than the one on the back. So the one that's on the front in here, right here, is different than the one that's here. So I'm gonna read both just so you guys get a better idea of what the book's about, because the one that's on the website is kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's kind of, what's the word? What's the word? Vague. The one that's on her website is kind of vague. So I'm gonna be a nerd and I'm gonna read the ones that are actually in the book. So here it goes. 16-year-old Maya is just an ordinary teen in an ordinary town. Sure, she doesn't know much about her background. The only clue she has to go on is an odd paw print birthmark on her hip. But she never had put much thought into who her real parents were or how she ended up with her adopted family in this tiny medical research community on Vancouver Island. Until now. Strange things have been happening in her claustrophobic town, from the mountain lions that have been approaching Maya to her best friend's hidden talent for feeling out people and situations, to the sexy new bad boy who makes Maya feel different. Combine that with a few unexplained deaths and a mystery involving Maya's biological parents, and it's easy to suspect this town might have more than its share of skeletons in its closet. In The Gathering, New York Times bestselling author Kelley Armstrong brings all the supernatural thrills from her wildly successful Darkest Power series to Darkness Rising, her scorching hot new trilogy. Okay, so that's the front. That's the inside. Oh, I never know what to call it. The inside cover excerpt. I'm going to read the back one now, because I think the back one is actually an excerpt from the book and not just kind of a synopsis. I'm sorry that I've been calling them excerpts, because excerpts means that they're actually from the story. I mean synopsis, and I'm sorry. So the actual excerpt from the book that is on the back cover here says, "The cat had Daniel pinned face first to the ground. Daniel lay still, playing dead, as I kept shouting at the cougar and my parents shouted at me. The cat snarled again and I braced myself, ready to run if those powerful hind legs bunched for flight. But he made no move to come after me, just snarled and spat and stayed over Daniel. Rage boiled up in me. Maybe it was shock, but it felt like pure fury. I screamed at the cat, looking him square in the eye, and when I did, it was like everything else disappeared. The world seemed to dip and darken, and I smelled wet earth and thick musk and fresh blood. The wind whipped past like I was running so fast the ground whizzed beneath me. The wind cut across my skin. Exhilaration filled me. That is a spoiler. I'm sorry. Well, kind of. Spoiling it would actually be explaining that, but I'm going to try and avoid that. So, sorry. So this is the first book in a trilogy. The first book in a trilogy. I really don't want to spoil it because it is a really good book, and some of the plot twists, like any other novels, you can see coming, and some are just like come in a fucking left center and scare the shit out of you, or you're totally not expecting it, and it's super strange. But so I love this book because it's got cute little paw prints inside of it. So this is, like I said, this is book 1 of the Darkness Rising trilogy. It is complete. Same with the Darkness Powers trilogy. They're both complete. I'm weird. I don't like reading novels with the dust jacket on, so I take the dust jacket off. And maybe this is just me that this happens to, but you know when you take the dust jacket off, right? It's the cover. It's black. It's black, right? Black book. Whenever I read novels after, like hardcover novels, after I take the dust jacket off, I always get little black stains on my hand from the actual cover, which it freaked me the fuck out the first time it happened because I had no idea what it was or where it came from. Thankfully, it goes away with soap and warm water, but it was still scary. I thought like I had gotten some disease or some rash. I was like 12 when this happened, but go figure. So because I'm obsessed with cover art when it comes to novels because I prefer to have novels that have the original cover art, and not the movie cover art or the TV cover art. Like, you know, if a book is adapted into a movie or a television show, they'll re-release the novel with the new cover art. Mainly, it's the main actors on the front of the book. Cassandra Clare, when City of Bones, yeah, no, was it City of Bones? Hold on, I gotta turn around and look at this. Where is it? Oh, it's on this side. Yeah, no, I was right. City of Bones. I'm losing it. When City of Bones was made into a movie, they re-released it with the new cover art. I thankfully have the original cover art. I'm not saying that the movie cover art's bad. Cover art is bad. I just prefer original cover art. So, because I got all these books pretty much right around the time they first came out, I have the original cover art, which is awesome. But as you can see, the only cover art that's different is in the UK. So, I could have gotten that cover art or the UK cover art, and I don't live in the UK, so go me, right? I'm rambling and I'm babbling and I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to give away things that happened in the books. I really am, but this is a really good trilogy. And even though Darkness Rising and Darkest Powers have similar titles, they aren't really related. Like, I want to say that they aren't, but actually thinking back to it, I think that one character might be the same. Damn it, now I'm going to have to go back and read both trilogies. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Oh well, I don't mind. I enjoy reading. I've probably read both trilogies several times, but I've read so many books since then I can't even remember. Go figure, right? Yes, Maple. Why are you meowing? Maple meows when she gets lonely and nobody pays attention to her. So when Eric leaves first thing in the morning and I'm still in bed, 'cause I get to sleep in more than he does. She wanders around the apartment meowing until she realizes, oh, somebody's still home. Now you jump up beside me. Where you going? What you doing? Hi. Do you want to say hi to people? Do you want to say hi to people? No, you cannot walk across the laptop. So, this is Maple. She made an appearance in my first video, crawling all over the back of the chair. She's a little sweetheart. She doesn't like to be held, though, so I'm going to put her down, and hopefully she doesn't walk over the keyboards, because she's been doing that lately. And she's got her butt in my face. Oh, also, Maple likes to drink water out of cups, like actual glasses. Hey, stop stepping on the keyboard. Out of actual cups. So if I have a cup, like a cup, I have to fill it to about here so she can't stick her head in it and drink my water. Because what a weird cat. And she's still stepping on the keyboard. Do you want to open the window? Like I said, I'm still in a little bit of pain from my surgery. So talking too much and getting really excited makes me breathe heavier, and uh, deep inhales hurt. So that's not fun. Also, it's I hate hospital stays, so I hardly ever get any sleep when I'm in the hospital. And I was in the hospital. Let's see, I went up to the emergency room on Thursday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or supper time, 5 o'clock. I didn't get home until 1:30 in the morning, and then they scheduled me for an ultrasound at 10:30 on Friday. So I was up at the hospital by 10 o'clock to be admitted to get that test done. And I was in the hospital waiting for tests. I had to go for a CT while I was there. So I was in the hospital until, see, on Friday I got there at 10. I was there till roughly 5 o'clock, give or take-ish. At which point they transferred me to a different hospital. So I came home, grabbed the necessities, so toothbrush, hairbrush, things like that. And Eric drove me up to the other hospital. I was admitted. I was given a bed, so I stayed at that hospital Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I was released, thankfully, Monday around lunch. So I didn't get much sleep while I was in the hospital. Just the hospitals unnerved me. Plus, I had an IV plugged into my hand. I still have the scab and the scar. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. I have IV scars from various different times that I've had to be in the hospital. So I hate hospitals. Like, I hate staying in a hospital, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah. So I'm trying to keep myself calm and not get all excited over things. So I really hope you guys actually enjoy these videos, and I'm not just doing them because I enjoy them, which I do. I do enjoy talking about books and my favorite authors and their novels that I thoroughly enjoyed. But I hope that you guys actually enjoy this too, and hopefully that this actually makes you want to read these books. And I really do encourage you go out and do that. If you don't feel like buying them, public libraries are great. You should use them. It was my favorite thing when I was in elementary school, because my elementary school was like 5 minutes away from the public library. So every day after school, instead of taking the bus home, my friend at the time and I would walk to the public library, check out probably 2 or 3 books, and then walk home or get picked up by one of our parents. And I think every week or every other week we'd do that. So, book nerd, uh, I admit it. I'm okay with it. But hopefully this gets you guys thinking about novels and specifically Kelley Armstrong and her novels. Uh, Hopefully you do go out and read them. I understand if you don't want to buy them. That's what public libraries are for. Please don't torrent them. Uh, I can't stop you. I can't even come and find you if you do. It's to each their own. But they are really good books. I do hope you guys read them. So leave a like if you do enjoy watching these videos, because hopefully it's not just me that enjoys making them. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching them as well. Comment again. Let me know what books you want me to read and review. Let me know if you've read this book, what you think of it. Let me know if these videos make you want to go read these novels, because I really am curious and I really would like feedback on these books, on these book talks, I guess. This book talk series that I've got going on, because I think this will be my 3rd video now in this series. So I would love feedback, guys. And that goes for any videos that I have posted. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. Uh, Preferably positive criticisms, but I can take it if it's negative ones. Uh, I've got a hard heart, hard skin, the whole deal. So like, comment, feel free to subscribe. Definitely let me know if you want to see more. Pressing that like button will help me to know that you guys want to see more. Even subscribing would help. Let me know. Let me know either way, please. I I would love to hear from you guys. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.